Hello, Bluetooth. It's the one and only Icebound Glaceon, and today's gonna be a little weird. I got a new monitor and a new mouse. Yeah. Still didn't get my new microphone yet. I'll be waiting until the new year before I set that one up. Um, yeah. What to do? What to do? My mic is in the old position now, not back in, or you can't hear it, but whatever. We will be using the mirror mod and the wings mod. That is it. I am tempted to use the aerodynamics mod instead of the wings mod, but yeah, it should be fine. And yes, I'm starting a little bit early, and no, I cannot easily read chats. I also have to put back my Steam library to my solid state just so it loads games faster, because this is goddamn annoying. The quality, I don't know how the quality will do, because I don't know, I hope the quality isn't too bad. Remember, I'm running a 4K display now, so for me the game looks goddamn amazing, but for you guys, since it's scaled down to 720p, oof, I don't know. I don't know how the scaling will work. I remember it being really bad when, you know, trying it the way I'm doing it. The problem is I'm using an ultra wide display. It's like you see the very edge of the chat here, but on my screen it goes to the very edge of my monitor. And like if I put my mouse all the way to the left here, you don't see any of it. So I don't know if it just zooms in the game, so it just looks like the game is super zoomed in, or if it, I don't know. But you'll occasionally see me tab out. That's just so I can read chat, whatever. I've used a single monitor before. This is also an ultra wide display. If I could, let's see, display settings. If I could, see, I can actually. I can put the resolution smaller, right? And then move the window to my left and have the chat on the right. I can totally do that. But I'm not going to. So I'll try that out next time. I'll mess around with the stream settings. I'm not going to do that during the stream. Obviously, I'm going to see how, well, even if I can build the thing I want to build today. I would ideally want to use two of these, but I doubt that I'm going to. I do have a... God damn, I have so much useless crap on here. My lift's filling up already. Okay, so a few things we'll need. We'll need... actually, let's just build a base first. So let's see, this one should stick up by about 7. So it'll be about that much. This is also my first stream in like a long time, so oof. Sorry. that's all I could say. Okay, so this thing is 7 by 7 by 7. Interesting. So to create a ring around it that allows it to rotate, I'll probably have to use... Here, I am going to make sure that this can still rotate. I'm also tempted to use the mod pack, but I'd rather not if I don't have to. So, yeah. Still no one watching yet? I don't mind. Remember, I record just for fun, so you guys, you don't even have to watch. I don't mind. There we go. Oh, actually, I want to link this up right about here. If it can still rotate. Again, as I said, I don't know if it can, but we'll find out pretty darn quickly. So, okay, so this side, if you guys notice the problem here, you probably do. Well, I hope you guys do. See, I can't link that right there. I wonder if I can do it with a half block though. Which means this side will obviously have to be slightly different. Which is a little bit of an annoyance, but you know, we make do with what we have. So what I will try doing is I will try using a sign. Again, no people watching. Darn. Right, so you can use, say, that, and that. And we can put a sign there, there, and there. Actually, we want to put this one block closer. So I want to see if this blade can actually rotate right now. So I'm going to hook up that to there, put this on, I'll just put it on 360, see if that rotates. That actually rotates, which is a very good sign, meaning we can actually use this. I will, however, clean up the design just a tad with a few glitch welded pieces. So I'm gonna just put these back in here, and then I'll glitch weld the signs in. Right, so I'll do that, then I'll raise these up to right about there. Should be good. So I should be able to do all these at the same time, which is extremely convenient, because all I have to do is grab a single sign, like before, and click there, 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 and there. Then I just delete that block there, and there we go. All these are now cleaned up corners, and I think that looks much nicer. Again, that's also just my opinion, but, you know, whatever. To each their own. The next thing I have to worry about, so if you notice, okay, so this will actually be welded to that piece there, so I can actually delete that block there. I will also get rid of that. But yeah, these should be fine. These should be welded to these wedge pieces here. I would, however, like to fill it in, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, doink. Again, it would have been easier to put in the wedge pieces first. However, this is also very convenient as well. So I will get started on prepping to put in the last few wedge pieces. Again, should have put them in first. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Actually, I should put these too tall. Okay, if I can click properly today. Hey! Bees Knees is here, nice. I feel like no one was expecting me to stream, even though I was just like, I feel like streaming since I haven't streamed in like forever. Woo! Oh, that's actually the wrong spot there. So I'll raise this up yet another block. Because I is dumb and I haven't played in like far too long. Cool. And I'll just fill in these corners here. Perfect. Now we can delete all these. Again, doing the signs in the other order would have been a lot smarter, but again, I don't think. There we go. So now that we have one of these done, I am far too lazy to make another one. So what I shall do is I'll go like this, and I'll save this as, I don't know, ring. I think I already have a thing called ring, but you know, it doesn't really matter. So we'll spawn in 2 of these. I can also put a little rod coming in from all 4 sides, and have that going into the blade. Again, just a few aesthetic pieces, that's all. Nothing too fancy. So, let's see. I probably should have, you know what? I will actually delete that first. I'll make one, put in the stuff, and then, you know, make sure it's all good first before I do things, before I save it. Okay, so I don't need that yet. Oh. Hey, Cherno, welcome to the stream. Oh, you're in voice chat. Okay. One of the perks of being on my server is you guys get to listen to me in voice chat, which Beesneeze is probably going to have to mute me on the stream so he doesn't hear me twice. Hey, Beesneeze, how you been?
I've been good.
Oh, do I have you really quiet, or am I just unable to hear? No, I have it's full.
That's probably because I'm speaking quietly then.
Okay, well, that's not too bad then.
Did some Christmas shopping today.
Ooh. Did you get anything fancy?
Yeah, got my Nana some teacups.
Well, that's not too bad.
Fancy.
But yeah, I'll be using the Wings mod, if you didn't know. I know some people are like, don't use the Wings mod. But I want to use the Wings mod, so... I don't know. I saw a thing while I was searching stuff up, and I'm like, ooh, I want to build that. So I'm going to build it.
Alright. I thought you were gonna use the fans from the mod pack beta.
The mod pack... Oh... Yeah, but that would have been a little... I don't know, does this look better? Or does this look about the same?
It looks alright. It's more of a challenge, makes it more worthy.
Oh, I can't actually place this in there now. I had it in there before. But now it won't let me place it. Fuck.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna have to do the signs after.
I'm tempted to make a hover bike, but just using thrusters.
Really? Well, it's not too bad. Actually, there was someone earlier today, I believe, that let me just... Should be, what, near the bottom? Like Spike. There we go. This thing. They said this was their first hovercraft they've ever made. It was on one of the Discord servers. Let's see how bad it is. So let's see if reverse, forward. So not why are they what does W do then?
Tilt.
Oh yeah, they did. What does 3 do?
Ugh.
Ugh. Oh, so that puts in hover.
It's not that bad.
Oh, I see the problem. Do you see a problem?
Not currently. Other than that,
So suspension is supposed to be there to push in, not pull.
backwards. It's like
Yeah. And they're still hitting each other too, which is... So let's see, that's forward, that's back. They put in the stabilizer mug. Wait, so let's see, right? Oh, they just don't have any WSD controls at all.
The general design of this is just trash, really.
Yeah, that does not have any WSD controls at all.
I'll show you my first hovercraft. I've seen it many times, but...
Oh, and this was by Cabero, I don't know. I'm unfortunately gonna have to unsub. Sorry. It's just...
This one...
Oh yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, this one's my first. It just works kind of well. Like, it's not great, but
It works.
It's surprisingly hard to flip.
Yeah, I don't mean to bash the person at all, by the way. It's not terrible for a first one. It's just, for me, I'm very picky with WSD controls. You can actually hook up the seat directly to the thruster to get W, so you don't even need a WSD converter. You just need W and S and that, and then a button for reverse.
I'm not picky about it, but I do generally prefer to have WAS and D.
Well, here's the thing. If the W button hooked up to a thruster goes forward, why have it on a button?
Yeah, that one's the one I am picky about. I kind of have
And
have
if a WASD converter is literally as simple as, say, taking, I don't know, that and that,
that's just an AD, isn't it?
or sorry, yeah, AD converter, yeah, sorry, that, putting these to one, and you
I guess
couldn't
it's
put them on color mode, like that, there's no reason not to have it,
ever since you've taught me that, I almost always use it.
because it's so simple and it works
Yeah,
like
it's
really well.
almost simpler to actually have it than not to have it.
Exactly. But I'm gonna have to delete the signs, unfortunately.
Anyway, time for me to start building my own.
Mhm.
Ah, should I make it so it's like thrusters spinning so it's like a fan?
Um,
That could be an interesting design.
it would be interesting. It would. The thing is, if you're doing that, then you kind of might as well be making a helicopter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Is there just like not enough room at all for this? I'm gonna have to put in the fans first, and then do the. Oh my god, that means I'm legit gonna have to make two of these. Oh, and I forgot to be reading chat. Is this on PlayStation 4? I don't believe so.
I don't think it is.
I legit have to delete.
I must say, lag today is particularly bad.
From my end?
I don't know. I think it could be mine because there's a bit of a windy storm going outside.
Okay.
So it could be the storm.
Because it could be mine, right? There's no reason it couldn't be.
Maybe it's a mix.
Yeah. Because my internet is usually good, but I'm also running different stuffs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm running a 4K monitor and different mouse, and I'm streaming this time. Like there's a lot of shit.
Variables.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's hope I left enough room for thrusters.
hmm It's dumb. The fan fits in, right? And it could spin.
Yeah.
But I have to replace it and everything afterwards. Otherwise, it doesn't fit in, which is dumb. Because that means I legit have to make two of these.
This is going to be the less compact version of yours. I'm going to have it so they free spin by themselves. So they
Yeah.
spin themselves.
And then you could just change their angle.
Yeah, and I've also got it so the actual whole thing can pivot, so you can end up doing like turning.
Well, that wouldn't be too bad. But I'm curious. How well does this fit? Give us more odd width blocks. Freaking Gaijin. Gojin. Potato. Wait, does this fit? No, that does most definitely does not fit.
I forgot to add a second bearing.
And show me how to lie. You're getting better all the time. Copyright.
Ooh, that gave me a fright.
Pardon?
The mirror gave me a fright.
Oh. Why? Because it just appeared out of nowhere and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I was crouching, so it appeared in my vision.
Oh.
So I was crouching just under it.
just were not expecting it all, and it was just there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I can definitely say this side is now officially done.
What would be the difference?
Well, here's the thing. They spin in opposite directions.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to rebuild it again. Because I have to place in the fan first and then the thing around it. But I don't think this looks too bad.
Do you think this is too long?
Oh, you're making a bike, right?
Yeah.
Depends how big you make the cabin. But like, you see what I did with the pipe pieces though?
Yeah. Yes.
That probably looks a little bit better than without pipe pieces, right?
Yes. I can always shorten this.
You know, it would suck if this comes up as an invalid JSON. I really hate when that happens. Like, you do so much work on a thing, and it's just like, this is an invalid JSON. Yeah, that is how I feel. Too lazy to do it the long way this time, so I'm doing it the faster way.
When your mood is an invalid JSON.
When you're what?
Mood is an invalid JSON.
Oof. So wait, how hard is it to just throw in a fan? Oh wait, I didn't. Uh, okay, let me save this as a fan. I want to see. Wait, I could probably just check clockwise. So that means this one has to be counterclockwise. Go figure. Yeah, no, it doesn't want to. Actually, no. Wait, yes, no, maybe. Oh, that would totally work. I'm dumb. Isn't that something that you just like you're so happy about when you realize you could have done something so much simpler? Like instead of having to rebuild it, I didn't have to rebuild it. I could just yeah. I feel dumb now. A little mini fright. Actually.
So this is gonna spin, right? And whenever it needs to go up, the angle of the thrusters will increase, making more upward thrust.
Yep. Another thing you could do is you can add a gas engine just to give it a little bit of a resistance, just so you can put the thrusters on higher value as well.
I could, but I'll see how this works out.
As I know if you have it too strong, right, and they're too high, then they'll just fly off the bearings and you won't have a good time. So.
Yeah. What do I need? A switch.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Logic, eh? To make my life easier.
Boink, boink, boink. Do that. Yeah, when you realize that you don't have to rebuild the whole thing. Oof. Feels bad.
Okay, good thing I got them spinning opposite ways. could have been annoying.
Please tell me this isn't welded to the... I can't do it this way. Well, that's fun. And also rather annoying. I have to rebuild it anyways. Oh well. Whatever. I've only built it a few dozen times by now. I don't fucking know. So I probably can't weld these together because it probably won't let me. Yeah, no, it doesn't let me. Because the fan is part of the wedges.
Okay, that works. If I press this button, the side's gonna go up. Okay, this thing needs stands.
Just love how you have something welded one way and then you go to weld it and it just rotates it fucking 180. Like, this is sitting one way and if I try to weld it, it rotates it 180 each time.
Happened too many times.
It just sucks I have to build it again just to have it rotate in the opposite direction. Like, really? Like, what if I didn't want to? What if I'm done with building this thing 4 times? What if I just...
Upside down.
Well...
Okay. Need larger stands because this thing just decides to hit the ground.
Doink. Wait, does yours hover already?
Not really.
Okay.
Why is this going backwards? Oh. For some reason, one side likes to lift up better than the other. And that makes no sense.
Are all the thrusters set to the same setting?
Yeah, they are.
Since I am far too lazy to make these again, I am saving these just in case anything happens. There.
If I do put them on an engine.
Well, I see the reason why that one side lifts better than the other. Do you want me to quickly show?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, was the thing there before?
No.
The gas engine? Oh, okay. I thought the gas engine was there before.
So if I press this button.
Oh, one side's going up instead of down. This side was going up instead of down.
What's that? Wait. Yeah.
It hit the rod, so the support pillar. So I'm assuming it went up instead of down.
Yeah. It was just backwards in some of the games. Okay, it doesn't hover yet.
So you need a higher angle then, or more thrust. Yeah.
Higher angle is probably better.
I would say try to get the angle as minimum for now.
Okay. I'll put those back.
Maybe that's just me, because I don't know. Having it flatter would, in my opinion, look better.
Yeah.
But
Always up one.
I'd say just put them on max.
Okay, it's jiggling a little bit.
And this is where you add resistance. Oh,
Hold up. Oh, that's because I didn't make the other side go up by 1 speed. Wait, did I?
just put them all on max, dude. Just put them all on max. Is that a yes? Oh, I forgot one. There you go. There. And oh my
That's
god.
why I have it on the button.
Yeah, they're all on max. But why did one side go up more than the? Oh, it would have been the slight imbalance of where the buttons are placed.
Okay, hang on.
Still slight imbalance. There you go.
Let's turn these down by 1.
I was gonna say you could have just moved the switch, but that works. Well, I'm thinking once you add more weight, anyways, then it's. Huh.
It's just very, very unbalanced.
You sure the angles are the same?
Yes.
They're all at 15?
It's just scrap again.
Oh, 5 degrees. That one. 555. Oh, and these ones aren't done yet. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would be just scrap physics at that point. And I want to make this like. It's gonna look so dumb. I want to make the size of it. God damn it! Fuck you, game. Why you rotate it? Game, why you always rotate things 180 degrees? I don't get this. There we go. And then the seat being like much lower. You see what I'm. The seat would be much lower, but yeah. I want to make it that small. But I know that's dumb. Because what I'm actually going to do is, I know in the picture, the one I was looking at, it had wheels, which is interesting. And I never even thought of putting wheels on a hover bike. Like, who the fuck puts wheels on a hovercraft? So I'm going to put wheels on it. Just because. I just would have never even ever thought of that, but I'm going to now. Which means they'll probably be around the right size once I'm done. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do. So those have to be one lower then. Actually, I'm gonna grab my phone real quick. There we go. Because I have the image on my phone, but I don't have it on my computer. Also, you want to know the cool thing about my mouse?
Yeah, sure.
The default color I have set to it right now is red. But whenever there is sound on my computer, it turns purple.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it's just RGB.
yeah, it goes between red to blue, and then anywhere in between is purple. But I have the gain set to half, so it just goes very beautiful shades of purple. So yeah.
Oh, I've realized where I've forgotten. Pitch.
Forgot your pitch controls. Well, that's not good.
Oh, there is something I can do.
Actually, I'm probably gonna have issues with that too, aren't I?
What I'm gonna make it do is so if it's like tilting too far forwards, the back one will no longer push up.
I guess that would be an easier solution.
This is not gonna hover well.
Yeah, I don't know. Doing it vanilla would be, I don't know, way too tedious because then you have to balance it and then you have to, yeah, I don't know. I'm sticking with the Wings mod.
This is just an experiment.
Because the Wings mod kind of self-balances, so... apparently those are not welded together. Good to know. Didn't know. There we go. So does this look a little bit better size-wise?
Yeah.
Of course, the seat would be lower.
See, you got wheels on it too.
Pardon?
See, you got wheels.
Yeah. I might have to move the front ones one further out, though. I don't know. In the picture, it shows them as the same width as, well, slightly wider than the disc. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that either. And it also looks like it'll be slightly weird to balance as well. I don't know. With the weight being different like that. But, as I said, I don't know. I don't know. Also shows them one more forward. Nuisances, annoyances, things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I am going to push that forward by that much. Okay, maybe one block longer. Actually, this bike in the picture might actually have 4 wheels. It's so dumb.
Well, help with balancing.
Yeah, but the 2 back wheels are smaller. That's why I'm thinking it's dumb.
Oh, that was so close to work.
Oh, you have it almost balancing now?
Almost.
Wouldn't you have to put the sensors further out, by the way? So have them angled?
Yeah.
And that would help out a lot.
Yeah.
Because they're sensing pretty much the same bit of ground, so as soon as both of them go a block above the ground, they're screwed.
They also need to be on pistons, like to do that sort of jumpy.
I don't know if you need that for a hover bike, but I guess you most definitely can try. Also,
It doesn't matter.
go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because it turns so slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't need to be dampened.
Another thing you might want to try is right about here,
Right about where?
right about here, angle the front set of hovers up by 5 degrees, and then same for the back. Because if they both push inwards, it helps out a lot. Like right now, you see mine is flat, but I'll be angling them up. Because that does help a lot.
I guess I'll keep it like this for now, because otherwise it's very much a lot that I need to change
Yeah.
or rewire.
It's just like if you notice for say any hovercrafts you've made, it's a little bit easier to balance if you put the thrusters pointing out instead of straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only reason I'm saying, increase the angle by like 5 degrees or so vertically.
Yes. And after this, I am going to try a little bit of buoyant thrusters to help it balance, so it doesn't drop like a stone.
I think I'm happy with this. I don't know.
Yeah, needs extra.
hmm Oh, I could do something cheeky. Oh, I could totally do something cheeky. Oh, hell yeah.
And what's this cheeky thing?
Don't worry about it. You'll see it when it's done.
Alright.
And by when it's done, I mean when I put in the cheeky thing. Then I'll show you right away.
Okay.
It's nothing too amazing, but I just think it would look kind of cool. I guess I don't know. It could also look really dumb, but we'll see.
See how good this thrust here is.
Okay, why does? Okay. Uh. Oh, that's why. Dur. Oh wow. Okay, Dogepool. Welcome. Using Wings mod doesn't self-balance necessarily. Seems to resist change more though. It focused more on making it fly first. Sure. So Shadow is now joined. Blink. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what the cheeky thing was, it was literally just doing that. So, nothing too fancy. I just was curious, that's all. Want to put it a wheel cover. That's literally it. That's all it is. So, what I'm going to do is I want to see if I put this one like that. Okay, so that prevents the wheel from turning. Okay. So I will try this one. There. So that it should be a sufficient wheel cover now. Hey, bee's knees. This is what I did.
Oh, hang on, I need to grab this. Okay, come on.
Do you see what I did to the wheel?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Caution. Automated facilities. Cool.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of makes it look unique. I don't know.
Futuristic.
I don't know. I didn't want to put it above the wheel because I'm gonna try to make it sleek, right? So I figured, you know what? Why don't I just try putting it through the wheel? And it worked. So I'm happy. Because then I could do like that. Well, I'll figure it out when I get there. Mm-hmm. Ah, shoot. Lead the wrong block, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it feels weird. Yeah, I gotta keep bringing up the chat more often. Yeah, I haven't seen Shadow in a while. Oh, is he gonna be building one too? Nice. Or is he building something else?
I think he's building one. If this works, it would be.
Oh, you put a... Okay. Buoyant thrusters. Helps out a lot? Oh,
That's scrap mechanic that does that.
okay. I'm thinking at this point it might be that the thrusters are spinning too fast.
That's what I'm thinking. If I'm
So
thinking,
again, I'm still thinking adding the gas engine as resistance so they don't spin as fast instead of having to turn down the thrusters.
I'm gonna try and put the thrusters down a lot.
Okay.
So I just don't want to have the weight of the thruster. Okay. Hey.
Oh, trying to figure out. I'm trying to open Discord. God damn it. There we go. Welcome, Shadow. All of that just tried to open freaking Discord. Oof. Um.
Ooh, that doesn't help. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like.
this
Oh, oops. I like it once you build something once, it's so much easier to build it again. 'Cause it makes things so much simpler. 'Cause you know where everything goes.
Mhm. Oh, I think I've just messed something up. That'd be why it's not working.
Did you,
Part of the reason. Two sensors were connected to the opposite things.
oh. I guess that would most definitely be a problem.
So if it was tilting too far forwards, it would make it tilt further forwards.
Yeah. Which would create quite a bit of an imbalance.
Ooh.
Getting close?
I just don't think it reacts fast enough is the thing now. Maybe it's hot going up too fast. I'll just put this down by 1 degree. So I'm just thinking out loud.
I like how the chat's just like, make sure it flies first before you add all the aesthetic pieces. Watch it not even fly. Oof. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if it doesn't fly.
Same with mine.
Yeah, but yours at least has, like, working shit. Mine is just, like, a shitty concept without the con. And without the shit.
Okay. It's very close. I just need slightly more buoyant thrust. Ooh, a bit too much maybe. What if I make these go down again?
And I still gotta angle the thrusters after I throw in the seat. Ugh. It's like effort or something. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Glaze. Oh, nearly crashed into you.
Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. I should play main assembly. See, here's the thing. I don't actually like I like sandbox games, but those kind of games are too tedious. Like, this is already tedious enough.
I find main assembly is a bit too like cartoony. Like I know this is cartoony, but it just doesn't have the right feel for me.
So I believe you just have to rotate these. I hope. I really do hope. I hope it's just as simple as just you rotate it, it works, done. Call it a day.
I must say, Scrap Mechanic very much hates me riding this.
Uh, uh That's Max. Oh, what? No, 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 no. They're supposed to be. Oh, okay. Yep. Whee!
This almost works better spinning slower.
Oh my god! Look at. Look! Look! Whoever said you have to do freaking fly first, then aesthetics after? Hell yeah! It's even balanced too. That's not even max thrust. That's 2 bars from the top. So can you say mine flies better already? Look how smooth that is. Oh my lord. Ugh. Oh my god. No, no, not that yet.
Yeah, well, yours doesn't hover. I'm trying to make mine actually hover. Yours just flies. Why is yours so much more? Is it because it's spinning faster, so it's like a gyro?
No, it's because I'm using the wings mod.
Oh, they like auto stable.
Yeah. Even though the guy was just like, they don't really auto stable, they just resist movement. I'm like, you haven't seen my hover. Like, I could prove they auto stabilize. Like, I could flat out prove. Oh, I'm spinning to my mic. God damn it. Like, do you want me to prove that they auto stabilize? Here, look at. Yeah, I'll do pitch control and stuff. Don't worry. Here, I'll prove they auto stabilize. Here, let me look up piston. No, quadcopter. This thing. Do you guys remember this thing? This thing auto stabilizes, and the only reason it auto stabilizes is because it has wings.
You are a bit laggy there, Glaze.
Like, this thing auto stabilizes. I could tilt it forward, and guess what it does? It auto stabilizes. I could tilt it back, and guess what? It auto stabilizes. And this doesn't use any glitches, by the way. This is just 4 shitty piston engines that have 120 RPM and can go forward. It can strafe forward, strafe forward, strafe back, strafe right, strafe left, rotate right, and rotate left. Yeah, and I can also go down, as you can see, by lowering the RPM of the hovers, or the engines. So, and again, you can see we're on a 90-degree angle. It auto stabilizes. As I said, for some reason, the wings mod auto stabilizes. It's dumb. It really is. And sorry for liking your game. But yeah, don't break the hovercraft, by the way. Please don't. Wait. Okay, so I kind of want to pull in the wheels 1 by 1 block.
Ooh, so close.
But
Glaze, I'm
yeah.
kind of doing it. Oh.
Nice. But yeah, this thing isn't supposed to fly. It's supposed to hover. It's a hovercraft. So it's supposed to get to a certain height and not go any higher. Hopefully. No, it just goes up. Whee! But yeah, the turning is way too fast.
Okay.
Whee! Doink.
You filthy casuals.
I wonder who that was. I didn't get to see.
It was Ender.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't he at work, or did he just get home?
No, he's come home and he's posted a picture of Bear.
He did what? Sorry.
Posted a picture of Bear. Like,
Oh, so he's drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It goes up too fast.
I like how you know more of my my server than I do. Oof.
Because I've got it up.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Mhm. And show me how to lie. You're getting better all the time. Wonder why he called us filthy casuals. He's the one drinking.
Probably drunk.
Oh wait, was it because the chat is called casual?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. But that would make too much sense. And it's enter. Just, ouch. Poor guy. Okay, so I want to put these to like, I don't know. Oh, I'd have to double bearing it. I have room for double bearing, but do I want a double bearing? No, but do I have to? Probably, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. I'll probably have to double bearing it anyways eventually, so it doesn't really matter. I'd just rather not.
Well, at least my hovercraft's going places.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. Got to go round, got to keep moving on. One way, only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. Do all my blessings dead. Trusting in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through from me to you. Follow me. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I'm backwards.
I can't sing and I have a song stuck in my head. It's not my fault.
It is your fault. Oh, close.
Hmm?
So close.
You almost got it?
Almost.
Oh wow. So I'm guessing increasing the angle helped out a lot.
The problem is every time it leans too far forwards and makes it so it goes down at the back or something, it drops too fast. But it's really hard to counter.
There you go. I toned down the rotation. Or did that fuck up the weight? I think I fucked up the weight. Was it just like magically balanced perfectly before? Damn. I might have had it like perfectly balanced by accident before.
need to up the thrust.
Oh no, it's still balanced. I just rotated one of them the wrong way because I'm dumb. Derp. Whee! Hey, guess what? Whee! Oh no! Oh my god. Ugh. So let's see. So I can modify the speed on the controllers so I can respond faster. I can also put them into a logic gate, which allows me to have an override. But that means I'd have to have a gyro. I don't want to have a gyro. But I could. I very well could. Which I'm going to add. Well, not a gyro. I ain't gonna do a gyro. I'm just gonna have two sensors. And let's see. Cool. Am I gonna have to do 4 different controllers? Wait, how am I going? Wait, how do you tilt right and left?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because I think yours would be fine since you have middle thrust.
I'm not using the middle thrust to tilt.
But I'm saying, like, you have 3 points. Mine only has 2 each end. Yours has a middle point as well. So, like, if you want to tilt to the right, you just have to have both them on the left turn, in one way, then have the middle stay the same, which means you'd have more thrust on one side, which would tilt you the one direction. If I do it my way, I just have 2 thrusts going up, and I'm just tilting the middle. So I'd have to have thrust vectoring. See, what I'm thinking is I'd have to have the center have, like, almost as a pendulum, so it's heavier, so it's, so when I tilt it, it actually pulls the creation in that direction. Is what I'm thinking I have to do, which means I'm going to have to use, unfortunately, 4 controllers. But whatever. You got to do what you got to
Okay,
do.
I'm gonna restart. That hover bike was not working.
Are you just going to scrap it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I saved it, but I'm gonna move my fan again. God, I think Ender's drunk.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Trying to think of another way I can vector thrust.
Moving on, eyes ahead, only one way to find out. I still have the song stuck in my head. God damn it! Mm-hmm.
this thing's basically a bike in terms of like almost size, and that hovers. So maybe something like this.
I'm wiring things in without realizing what I'm wiring. I'm just gonna make a garbled mess.
I might use a system like this, just make it look a lot better. Basically self hovers.
I want these into NORs.
Concrete because I'm a mad lad.
Oh, swash plates. Oof. Yeah, I guess swash plates would totally be a thing, wouldn't they? But swash plates are like effort, and this is me we're talking about. Oh, Shadow says he needs help. Oof. Don't look into the distance. He's making a quadcopter and he's like flying all over the place. I think he needs an adult.
Oh, hang
Needs someone. I think he landed. He should be safe now. No, his thing was just flying all over the place. Wait, did you crash? Beast knees? Hello? Maybe his internet died. He did say there was a storm or something.
Oh, my internet's dying.
Uh-oh.
It's not that stormy outside anymore.
Okay, let's see. So if this needs to tilt to the left. Oh boy. So first and last, this one needs to go red 5 degrees. This one needs to go blue 5 degrees. This one needs to go blue 5 degrees. And this one needs to go red 5 degrees. So let's see if the general balancing works.
The shadow still need.
Pardon?
Does shadow still need help?
I think he should be fine. Unless he's trying to get it to fly and that's what he needs help with, then he might still need help.
The thing I like about hovercrafts is you don't have to make them perfectly symmetrical in terms of weight, because they kind of just balance out themselves.
Well, like your sleigh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did you completely scrap yours?
No, I saved it.
Oh, you're just restarting. Oh, and he's gone up into the air with the quadcopter.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna do it like a bad hovercraft, the hover bike. So I'm not using anything spinning. So it just looks like a bike that hovers.
Oh, that drops fast. Oh no.
You having the dropping fast problem?
Well, I'm trying to make it so it stays at a certain height.
Yeah, that problem that you're having right now is what I had.
Well, the thing is, if actually, I have a way to fix it. I don't know if I want to do it that way, but because I need it to go slightly slower, not turn off. Because if it turns off, right? Actually, I could do what your thing does and just use a piston. Just be
Well,
cheeky.
it's just an easy way to do it without having to connect anything to a thruster. It does take a couple logic gates sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, but the logic is stupid simple.
That's why I use it. It's simple.
There you go, that should be it. Oh, that helps a little bit.
Do you need to make them faster?
Like, look at
Yeah.
helps a
You
little
make the
bit.
pistons faster and shorter.
Well, it's on max speed.
Oh, and shorter. It sounds like a car that's just putting out. Or a car that's got a low battery. Apparently he's got school now. There's my logic gate.
Well, what length did you usually have yours at?
Depending on the craft, but usually one length is pretty good.
Range of
Sometimes
one?
yeah, range of one.
On max? Wouldn't that jitter?
Not max speed, like 2 or 3 down from max speed.
Nope. It drops more when I have it on lower.
Otherwise, what I do is I have it at default.
I'll put it like
which I
fucking
think
10.
Oh, yeah, sometimes longer helps. Like,
Ooh.
hang up.
No.
This one has a longer piston length and it hovers really well. See? The piston length on this one's at maximum and it's at max speed.
Oh, did someone leave?
Oh, yeah, shadow left.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try max distance then.
He left a lot of cardboard. Cardboard wood.
That's just wood. Hmm. I have a solution to my problem. I'm gonna try it.
This is why I think thing.
X nor
The,
X no give it to you. It's okay, it won't get very far. There we go. Okay, so then I go this into that, this into that, this into that, this one into there, and this one into there. So now, when we start it, it should only turn off for half a second. No, it doesn't turn off for half a second. Why? Let's try nor.
yeah.
What is that?
Hover bike.
But it's sure. Gotta make it a little bit more compact though. Like width-wise.
And have a seat and controls.
Yeah. I realized what I fucked up on this. Don't need
Look
that.
how well it hovers.
Yeah. I saw it flying across the screen.
Wait. Across your screen?
Yeah. It came soaring in and landed like over here.
Huh? On my screen it didn't move. Interesting.
Like it looked like it dive bombed.
So my screen is hovering perfectly.
Well, it is now, yeah, but I'm saying earlier.
Right. Oh, that's because it did.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm trying to say. Nor.
Okay, instead of a hover bike, this is just a compact hover car.
Okay, so if this is on, I don't know, I'm failing at logic right now. Okay, so hmm. So this one's gonna be inverted. And let's see, so we wanted this to pretty much be NAND. Okay, I have the gist of it. So I have two options. Either have a simple... I don't know why this platform is being so buggy. Okay, game. So this should be pretty simple then, right? Go that. So you have NOR and, right? Oh, not from this. And we have to make sure that this is off. Again, I don't know why the fuck this platform is being so buggy. Okay. So we have this go into there, this is NOR, this goes into those, right? And you have and NOR, right? So then if you push this, you get a single tick pulse, right? But since we want it on the, as soon as it goes, not after it turns off, right? Right? Otherwise, if you notice, if this is at NOR, it doesn't go until the end. So what we do to do that is you put this as XNOR. Actually, yeah. Right? And then if we want to lock the output, or, right? Huh. Hmm. about this to NAND? And have that as NOR. Should an output, and if you have this on, it outputs. Cool. The only problem is I want this to turn on. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So we have NAND of this one. Right? And then we have this going into both. We have this one going into there. And we want to have this one as, looks like an OR. OR. And then have the OR with that. No. What? Oh, because that's going into a NOR after? Hmm.
I can slowly turn around just by turning off one thruster. It's not very good.
We have this as an OR. Now we're going into a NOR. Oh, fuck it, let's just try it. Let's see if that is on. Okay, so why don't I try something different then? Try having this and this go into here, which is an AND gate, right? And then have this as a NOR, and this as a NAND, right? And then having the fuck? I'm gonna have this one go into there and there. And then this one go into there. And this one go into engine. Okay, where did I fuck up my logic? So if this is on, right, and then it outputs to here. This goes into those two, right? Which should turn it on. Mm-hmm. Da da da. Hey, Almagma. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. I want it to flicker if it gets over a certain value. Otherwise, I want it to be steady. Again. And for some reason, my brain can't just like work. Like it'd be nice if it did.
Hey.
Hello. Welcome on, Magma. Yeah, I have to try timers. Actually, I probably don't even need a timer.
I need to find a way to turn this without using suspension glitch. is El Magno? There.
I just realized my mic's muted. I'm an idiot.
Yes, it is.
Oof.
Anyone else bug splat?
Nearly.
Glaze, if you said you needed something to stay static unless it gets a signal, and then you want it to pulse. Is that what you were saying earlier?
One second here. Okay, yeah, this would work then.
Are you looking at the thing I built?
Yeah. I replaced the timer though, because there's no need for a timer.
Well, if you, like I say, you can change how long it's on and off for. That's.
Well, here you go.
But I need to flicker fast.
How fast do you need?
Like
Because
only turn off for like split seconds.
Wait,
like,
how
it-
fast
you
is
want-
this
have
one
it-
flickering?
do you want normally for a flight computer, because when I have to adjust the thrusters, I have a specifically built circuit for pulsing at super speed.
Glaze.
Where did my
how fast is
hovercraft
this
go?
one flickering? Thought you just spawned it.
Where did my?
I didn't touch
Does
it.
it flew off?
It shouldn't have flown off. There's nothing. Oh, never mind. That would make sense. There's nothing hooked up into the engines.
So it's flown off?
Probably. I probably completely connected it. It probably crashed by now. There's no way it's gotten that far. It's not that stable. Unless it's at the skybox, then fuck me. I don't see it.
El Magma, how fast is this one flickering for you?
Decent. This is usually what I'm using right here. Something like this. This is my normal.
I probably should have saved it. Probably would have been smart.
This one's pretty fast.
Yeah, do you guys know where my hovercraft went? I haven't saved it, and I don't know where the fuck it went.
Hang on.
This is kind of a problem. I kind of spent the whole stream building it, and I'm just like,
Do you want me to go searching for it?
I'm currently searching for it. Help would be lovely. Thank you.
I'm searching.
Let me get one of my flight computers. There's one that's running.
Cause I don't see anything on the, usually you'd see well no, thrusters would show up there, not a object, right? Oh no, an object still would,
I
even
don't
without
think so,
thrusters, right?
Because I've had people fly objects into my skybox so that the whole world could see them.
So you should be able to see it regardless if it was up there?
You can see stuff that's up there.
even without thrusters on it.
Without like any block you can see from just about any distance, it's just really hard.
And I'm just curious, like, where it went off to. Because it should have went straight up. Unless someone deleted it and is being a troll.
I did not touch it.
I didn't touch it. I came over and started building.
Yeah, and I don't think Bee's Knees would ever do it, and you just joined, so I doubt you did it. And the other guy was crashed, so the only person that could have been is me, but...
Here, I'm gonna go up to the
Wait,
skybox.
I think I see it.
You think you see it?
I think I see it.
Whereabouts?
In a tree. Yeah, I see it.
Which tree?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, he did find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my one just because I haven't saved it.
A thing for trees.
Yeah, the one time they're useful.
It's catching stuff
I
on
have the ability
branches.
to hover, so I can put it on lift if you want me to.
That's okay. I'll just knock it out of the sky. Well, knock it out of the tree. There we go. I'm gonna save this. Because it's a decent amount of work.
You build hover like
Okay, so I was right by needing 3 logic gates, though.
I just built hover.
So you said you needed a pulse.
No, it's okay. I'm already gonna copy the design you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like if you need a really fast pulse, I have a so like something like my flight computers they have a clock in them that they use for pulsing because it's hard to achieve quick pulses without having a dedicated clock for it. And whenever it needs a quick pulse, it just takes the clock output.
Because the only reason I need a pulse is so the electric engine doesn't stay off for too long. So I'd rather pulse the gas engine.
The electric engine.
Gas. I'm using gas.
Oh, you said electric the first.
Yeah, I derp.
Okay. I do know that the electric engine, or not the gas engine, when you stop giving it an input, it usually breaks. So, like, not breaks as in crashes, but breaks as in slows down really, really quickly.
Well, it depends on the speed.
Can't figure out why this is going backwards.
Yeah, the brake's power is relative to its speed. I know that as well because I've experimented with.
Well, because the speed is actually a torque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the speed and a torque for the gas?
Nope.
Hmm?
Same top speed.
No.
Same top speed.
Well, okay. In testing, I found it the same top speed, but in the actual files, it's supposed to have a variable top speed. It's weird. Because one of my community members went data mining, and he was like, no, and he gave me all the sheets, and, yeah. Supposedly in the files, it's supposed to be a different speed, but in-game
I
it really isn't.
apparently don't know how to fucking do logic, goddammit. Jesus Christ. That should not have been on by default.
I don't even know
Magma,
where
I
you
think
are.
your thing's glitching out my...
Am I, like, freaking out, like, spasming?
No, it's my one's acting weird.
I don't even know where you are.
I shouldn't be affecting you. Like, this thing's surprisingly stable. Like, even with other things in the world.
Maybe
You're
it's-
having really bad ping delay, that's why, because you just teleported across the map for me. You were crashed in the bush.
He was right next to me, and he still is right next to me.
So am I moving for you right now, Gliss?
You're moving backwards.
Yeah. For me, you
Okay.
just flipped upside down. and now you're rotating on your back.
Something's very odd with this. Because before it was working fine, but now
Oh
it's
God.
way too backy.
So I think both of us are having really bad connection issues because I just saw you put down your lift and your lift appeared like 2 miles from where you were standing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're both dying a bit. Let me clean up some of this clutter.
Yeah, let me get rid of the computer I've got.
Do you still need this logic platform, Bliss?
Nope.
What do I have that's not really like complex that I can just goof around with?
And I doubt Shadow's gonna use this.
I probably shouldn't spawn a Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, it doesn't flicker fast enough.
Uh,
I don't know. I'll see. It should act a lot better.
so is this just like a basic hover?
I'm not controlling it, by the way, if you're wondering. Sadly not.
It really didn't bother me because it actually was just pushing me and it wasn't actually causing any issues.
Oh, I think I know what it might be. That doesn't help.
Huh. Doesn't want to go up. Oh,
Now,
no.
what
What?
about this? Would this be fast enough pulsing?
Give me 1 second. I'm coming to you.
The clock thing itself is a rather big guy, but
I'd rather not have it large.
I figured out what was wrong. The
it's
sensor was the
1,
wrong
2,
length.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 blocks, I think. I could technically bring it smaller, but
But remember, I want it so the one pulse is inverted. So this one is
Here.
NOR.
here, look at this. Look at the purple.
And then this one is...
Look at the purple. Purple's your output. This is literally just a really quick pulse clock that I use for all my controller stuff that I do.
you have heard of...
I think my one's even more simple.
this, right?
What exactly is that?
This is vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same speed as that, but takes up 2 less blocks.
This one's... I don't know.
Mine's faster.
I say this one's. I think this actually can achieve a half tick.
No, there's no such thing. It's 1 tick on, 1 tick off, so it's 2 ticks. Which would be the same for this.
I say because I'm
It's the same.
Wait, is it
Testing because I'm just confused. Oh well, I'm too tired for this.
Because what I was trying to do earlier is I was going to use an XOR, a self-wired XOR. Right? Because I could just use a self-wired XOR. Right? Because you could literally, this is how I shoot spud guns really fast. Is you could literally just hook that up to a button and there you go. right? And if you want, you can hook it up to an and, right? And do that. And then you have, right? Right?
Okay.
And then I'd want my switch in there. So the switch would have to be on, and then this should work perfectly fine,
You
right?
could just do a NOR there if you have a.
Well, no, because the button's already on the button's already going to be on a NOR. The button's going to be, is it? It's going to be, because it's a sensor. So it's going to be like that, and you'd have this output. Hmm.
What about an or NOR like this is outputting? I thought that's what you said you needed earlier. To where it's either constantly on or flickering.
Okay, I have the gist of what I'm going to do. Dun-dun-dun. Where did I? It's over here.
This is a work in progress.
Okay, so this goes into the.
A two thruster flyer?
Yeah.
Or hover, I should say.
And that's.
No
This
glitches.
goes into a NOR. Which goes into that and
I
that.
call them glitches. I call them features. Does this actually have the computer in it? Oh, I think it does. I kind of want to bring this out. I really hope this doesn't lag. And I'm sorry if it does.
Not too bad. Still at 140 frames.
I haven't dropped any frames at all.
This was a really old work in progress. This is like the build is finished, but this was just the cabin that I had on it. I have a full, like, this is maybe a third of the entire ship. Actually, this is just the
I've never
bridge
been
and
able.
like.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been able to do big builds. I don't really have the patience.
Okay, we're hovering. Like a boat. I don't think this thing can actually fly. Oh, it can fly. I forgot this thing has its own thruster packs. So it can fly.
Like an escape pod. I was working on something with Glace the other day. What was this one? So let it just settle.
Okay.
Hold up. Very slow. Bonk. Uh-oh. I don't have a reverse.
I forget if this is with the broken controls. I think it is. No, that's a standard control, it looks like. This does the same thing, but it's a 3-point instead of a 4-point flyer.
I started this ages ago.
It's
but
not perfect. This thing is not perfect. This is just like proof of concept. It will fly.
Yeah, this is not perfect either.
It takes me a minute to get off the ground because this is variable thrusters.
Right.
There we go. So like rotation and movement is purely from these two rotating thruster packs.
I might make something that's like that. Trike. Hover trike. Except your one looks like it stays mid-air, doesn't use sensors to detect the ground.
Yeah, it's automated.
How
I'll
do
say
you
that.
do all those automated things?
You see all the logic and the random like junk here at the back? Those are sensors and like
So it's
logic
just
and
timers. Like you
no,
time it so it hovers.
no.
Uh,
It's reading a gyro and a vertical motion sensor to determine what thrusters need to be increased and decreased.
how do you do vertical motion sensors?
It's not that hard. It really isn't.
No,
Never
like,
been able to.
and the sensor systems I use are pretty much pixel perfect, so I can get a good amount of output from them.
Vertical motion sensors. I've never learnt how.
All right, here I should have one sitting around somewhere. Here's the Mark II. The Mark II is more compact, but it's also less accurate than the Mark One.
So does it use like suspension?
It's literally just a weight and suspension.
Yeah, and the weight is at a very specific amount, so it doesn't get affected by gravity and is only affected by movement.
Right.
So if I were to throw this on a lift, so if you watch the sensors, watch the output on the front. So if I go up, if I go down,
Huh. I might have to play around with this.
I kind of want to show you something, but I don't want to do it on Glaceon's World. If you thought the VTOL was interesting, do I have you on my friends list, Mr. Beans?
No. I don't think you do.
Yeah.
Because I've never explored around with the concept of vertical detection.
What is your Steam icon?
It's like a face with a thumb.
I don't
Like-
see. Wish I could just.
It's white.
Oh,
2 eyes in the middle.
that's why, because I misspelled it.
Of
I thought it was beans, not bees. Whatever that. I'm guessing it's a clan or something would be my best guess.
It actually has a long story behind it. Put simply, it was originally like a nickname in my family for me. But then it just evolved over time.
It might be easier for you to look me up.
Yes. Community. Is it L space magma?
Yes. Should have my logo. Or one. I don't even know if my. Oh, it is my current logo. Accept. I would invite you to world. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a terrain just because it's.
What?
Oh, this is an amazing spawn. World's up, by the way.
Alright. Do you want to move
Because
to a
what I'm
different
about
chat
to show
real
you.
quick? Just so we don't interfere with Glass's
Do we have
screen.
a different chat? There isn't a different chat. There's only casual.
Hold up.
The game audio or just the 'cause I do have the game audio turned down quite a bit. I can turn that up. Doesn't matter. Should be set to what you guys or what I hear, anyways. Also, Kyle, how you been? I haven't seen you in like forever. Hmm. So when this one, so when that one starts, can't see, it should flicker. But as soon as no, because if that's the case, then you're waiting for it to fall back down again. But by then it's already gaining enough acceleration going back down that, okay. What about if this one loses, right, start to flicker? But then turn back on once this one can. So I can actually do that with nor or. Actually, I don't know. But now I'm good? Okay. Oh, my voice audio. Oh yeah, I wasn't really talking so much. This used to be a Pokemon channel. True, true, true. And I don't know. Pokemon kind of died for me, to be honest. Which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of unfortunate that it did. So see, this would be on by default. As soon as you step out of it, it should activate that, which would activate this, right? So now we have a toggleable state, which is essentially just a NOR, but, you know, whatever. I guess essentially that's just an OR gate at that point. But the nice thing about that is we can input other things as well. So I can take this, right? So now if it's, you know, both are on, it's good. But as soon as one loses track, it turns off, right? And then I can put this into a NOR gate, but I'll put it into an AND. And I'll have that go into this. That will actually have to be NOR as well. NOR, NAND, doink, and doink. There we go. So now if, say, these are on, right, we can turn it on, right? And if it gets out of the, so it doesn't flicker. Okay. What about XNOR? Flickers, turns off because it goes too far, comes back, flickers, and that is off. That's not what we want. Okay, what if I do directly from there. So we have both on. Oh no, we don't want the output to be on right now. We only want it to be on if that's on. But nor NAND. Nope. What if we try XOR? Flickers is on. Okay, so that's not what we want. Because we actually want this to be off right now. Okay. So what if I take this one and go there? Right? And have this as an AND with this. So that's on. So that's not what we want. Yeah. That might change if we want to record together again. Pot thickens. Captain Glacian. Oof. I would actually love to record again, to be honest. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a NOR output from this. Right? So right now it's off, right? We can see the ground, our switch is off. We turn it on, our thing turns on. We go out of the range, it starts to flicker. Go even further out of the range, it shuts off. Come back in the range, starts to flicker. Come really close, turns on. Thing is, I only want to turn off for a certain period of time. So what I can do in that case, oof, my voice just went real loud for no reason at all, is I can actually put a timer. So instead of having this as nor or whatever, blah 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 blah, no one cares, right? What I would rather do is have. Why are these flickering? What? Nor and nor and that and that. What is going into that? Nor and goes into that, goes into that, that goes into there, that goes into there. Why was that flickering before? But, and then we'd have a timer that goes from, say, this back into there, and we can put it for, say, like 2 ticks. So right, so it goes on, turns off 2 ticks later, right? But we want that on a falling edge. Oh, okay. So we want it on a falling edge, right? Which should be that right there. And then what we can do, or what I can do, is it means we don't need the second sensor anymore. Right? As soon as it goes out of range, we can have it flicker for a very specific amount of time by using that timer right there. Right? And I'm actually going to have the flicker, right? Let's see. How shall I do it? I guess pretty much this goes into the mechanism over here, which already makes it flicker. Right? which is already way too much logic for no apparent reason. Hey, stop and slide, welcome. But yeah, I don't want it to flicker for very long. And see, this would be so much easier if I was using the mod pack, because the mod pack I could just set a speed, right? So I could have it so the further away you get from the ground, proportionally the speed gets lower. So you cap out at a certain point. Then you get closer to the ground and obviously it speeds up. And then that initial speed would only happen if the switch was on. And then that max value speed would be essentially the height that it would prefer. And then for the gyro, I would just hook it up directly into a accelerometer or an exometer, because then I can grab the exact angle. So if it starts tilting, I can obviously have it tilt in the other direction. So, yeah. Be so much easier with the mod pack, but I'm trying to do it without the mod pack. Like right now it already goes up, which is, oh yeah, the button isn't connected to anything, which is already not completely terrible. I would love to have it balance. Right now having the front and back balance would be another pain in the frickin' arse. Because again, I'd have to have it going to the flicker thing, which means I need 2 sets of those. One for front, one for back. Yeah. So like I would have the W, right, make the front flicker, and then I'd have S make the rear flicker, right? And then I'd obviously have the sensors that go straight to the ground do the same thing. Make the front flicker, make the back flicker. Like right now, I have the right and left go into a tilt. And then I have the A and D go into the same tilt. Right? Into this little bit of logic back here. So that's not too bad. So obviously I have the right and left. Yeah. You don't even know what's going on. I grew. Oof. Yeah, it's a hover bike. It's meh. I'm probably gonna move these in by one, this in by one, just so it looks a little bit more streamlined. Cause it does stick out a little bit, and I'd rather push that whole side in by one. As for these engines, I can put them anywhere I want. Right now, it's just there, so it's balanced. The whole thing is pretty much symmetrical. But again, I would almost rather just use the mod pack right now. Just so it flies better, but it would be so much nicer to use vanilla logic. Again, the problem is I would have to have different ways of making the thing flicker, which is essentially just that going into one of the little mechanisms I have in there, and then having each one of those for each set of blades, and I still have to angle the blades, and oh my lord. Why am I even building this? I don't even know. For now, as I said, I'm just happy that it goes up. If you guys are curious on it going up, I'll quickly show you it going up. And we can just turn it on, and you'll see it goes up. Yeah. So obviously those sensors turned on, trying to get it to correct its tilt. We'll have to set those to the same height in which the happy medium will be set to. Otherwise, I'll just hook those into a gyro, which is probably what will happen. But yeah, she goes up. She moves forward. Do I have any controls? Nope. Am I trying to figure out the controls? Yep. Is it fun? Nope. But for now, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, why are you still watching? So many YouTubers who do this kind of stuff better. I've been streaming this for too long. Yeah, do a 360. Oof. Eventually. I know quite a few people just joined, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm ending the stream. I've been live for 2 hours and 17 minutes, and this is all I've gotten done. For the past hour, I've been pretty much tinkering with it, trying to get so I can actually control it instead of it just going up. But, yeah. Obviously, I'm unable to do that without the mod pack, so I'll either make a part 2 that uses the mod pack, or I'll scrap the idea and say, oh well, no, just kidding. Yeah, I'll do the little tweaks, and I'll probably do this off stream, and when I finish it, I'll upload it, but for now, I bid you guys adieu. I still have to finish the frickin' Osprey. God damn it. It's a pain in my tush. Which one is oh yeah, so this is the one that has been tuned already. You notice that's a hell of a lot of pistons. Well, you see 8 are there. I see 1's there. And there are 24 inside the actual piston engine. Joy. It's a V. It's a V piston engine. Whatever. Oh, and then I still gotta add the one more set of spuds to this, and then compact it back into one block. And I got stuff to do. I also have to tinker with my recording settings because I am now using a 4K display. Oof. What I'm talking about. Oof. Yeah. Stuffs. I know later on I'll probably be doing more Pokemon, hopefully, fingers crossed. I do have 2 capture cards and 2 switches, and one of each of sword and, well, 1 sword, 1 shield. I also have Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I also have Mario Maker, so if there's any of those games you guys are interested in, I can do that. If you guys ever want to see a Pokemon series, obviously Kyle still wants to record with me, which is amazing because way back in the day I used to be a fucking asshole, and I don't know. Hopefully I've changed. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and if you guys have anything, go to the Discord. I love seeing what you guys make. And if I get enough of the things, beat them all. Oof. Hopefully one day. I don't know. I kind of found Sword and Shield was a little too easy. Like, I got a level 100 before I even got before I got to my second badge. Like, it's a Pokemon game. You shouldn't have a level 100 before your second badge. They fucked up. Talk to you guys later. Bye.